Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, it's here. Update 2.3 is on its way and we've got more information in this video right now. I'm pretty hyped about it because there's actually some really cool stuff here. Before I do it, I'm going to be giving away a free account takeover. I don't sell them anymore. I give them away for free, and this is the only way you can do it, either in one of these videos or on my Twitch. I give one away every 2 weeks for a Twitch sub. Come and join me, Hell Hades TV, if you fancy that. But for this video, it's going to be one person will get to win a free account takeover if you want it. Basically, because I'm so close to 90k subs, it's like my 90k subs last hurrah. You have to be a sub to my YouTube channel. If you're watching, you're probably watching regularly anyway. So hit the sub button, ding the bell, and you can be in with a chance. Then you have to just comment on this video. So comment on this video and just tell me what's your favorite thing about the highlights of patch 2.30. So pretty simple. Sub to the channel. Tell me what your favorite thing about the highlights for 2.30 is. I will pull one winner this Sunday on my Twitch stream randomly from the comments. I will then post that winner in my Discord and in my YouTube community page. So it's down to you guys on Sunday to be looking out for whether you won or not. Because I can't chase you. I don't have a way to chase you on YouTube. So check my Discord, check my YouTube community page and see if you were the winner. Good luck. So let's get into this then. 2.30, a lot of people have been asking me about this on stream. Has there been any news? And pleased to say they're actually dropping a ton of the info here. So it's cool. So let's have a look. New raid update is due to go live soon, probably towards the end of next week, around Halloween. And here's the highlights. With Halloween just around the corner, we're going to release 4 spooky champions to fit the spirit of the celebration. It's exactly what they did last year, actually. They brought 4 champions out, and they are great champions. You know, you've got Madame Cerise, best champion in the game for the arena. You've got Miscreated Monster, the best spider champion in the game. You've got Brackus, who's a beast in the arena. And then there was another one, Harvest Jack, who is another kind of beast control champion. So last year's 4 were really strong. This year, let's see what we've got. Also be aware that this is going to help you shape your thoughts for the coming 2 times pull on Ancients. Do you want to pull now for double chance on Ancients, or do you want to wait for one of these champions as a potential Fragment collector? On top of that, there's a powerful new champion available as an exclusive reward for Faction Wars. That's going to be Lydia. She's going to be in this video too. There will be some quality of life improvements as well while we prepare for the Doom Tower launch. Read on to learn more. We'll do that later. Looks like, so Doom Tower's not in this patch. I didn't think it was going to be anyway. Looks like it's going to be in the November patch. Okay, let's do it then. So for this, for the occasion, we're releasing 4 new ones, and here's the list. New champions then. So Elegaeus, support Undead Horde champion. I think this is the Fragment Collector. Does it tell us anywhere? No, I think the first one is the Fragment Collector. I could be wrong. Magic Affinity, support champion Undead. To be honest, another legendary in the Undead. We've got a ton already in the Undead. I guess you've kind of got to do it for Halloween, but yeah, the trouble is it just completely skews out the factions because the Undead Horde is like versed with champions. Maybe you could have just done like an Undead Dwarf and put him in the Dwarf faction. I don't know. It just feels like we've got so many Undeads already. Anyway, A1 then attacks 1 enemy, 25% chance to put block cooldown skills for 1 turn. That's a solid A1. Probably be able to build that up a little bit more as well. The chance increases by 0.75% for every 1% of your HP you lose. So if you lost half your health, you're going to get another, 40-odd% chance for that to land. That's a cool mechanic. I like it. I like that. And block cooldown skills on an A1 is a cool A1 as well. Basically locks someone out for a turn. It's very nice. A2 attacks 1 enemy, puts the target skill on cooldown. If the enemy team has any duplicates of the target champion, will also put their skills on cooldown. You're probably thinking, well, who's going to be running duplicates? I tell you what, I was doing a takeover on Faction Wars last night on my stream. When you're fighting 3 Valks or 3 Cephalias in Faction Wars, that move is huge. Blocks all of them out. I like it. Really cool A2. I like that. Well, I'll tell you what. I like it. It's not really cool thinking about it, because that is pretty situational that you're going to be fighting a whole team of duplicates. But to lock anyone's skills out is good. I'll take that back a little bit. It's not like crazy good, but it is quite good. A3 then, AoE ability. 75% chance. They probably will let you build that up to 100 of removing 2 random buffs. It's quite nice. 75% chance, again, probably books to 100 of decreasing all enemies' turn meters by 20%. I like that. Good skill, good skill. Decreases to enemies' turn meter by a further 0.2 for every 1% of HP this champion loses. So again, you lose like, what, 20% of your HP. It's going to give you another 4% chance. No, sorry, another 4% of turn meter that they lose. So I kind of like the mechanic of what they're trying to do here. It's an undead champion. You know, as you lose health, the skills get better. Let's just see what this passive is. Prevents this champion's death and keeps them alive on 1 HP. I was hoping it was going to read like this. Keeps them alive on 1 HP when hit by a fatal hit. If this skill prevents this champion's death, heals them by 10% of their HP, fills their turn meter by 20%, and places a shield on them equal to 30% of their HP. This will not prevent this champion's death if they're under block, heal, debuff. Okay, so this is actually, all of this is cool. So what's going to happen here is, if you lose the first speed race in an arena fight and she gets smacked, she goes down to 1 HP, heals back up 10%, gets a shield as well, and then on your turn, all of these abilities do a ton more. So I'm guessing it's going to be an HP-based champion. I really like the kit. It looks like a fun kit, very different. Nice for like a go second in the arena type champion. Very good faction wars. Very good for something like Doom Tower when it comes. Yeah, generally looks like it's going to be a kind of more of arena faction war dungeon based champion than like a boss killer, that type of thing. So cool champ. Like that one. Let's go on to the next one. Void champion legendary. Undead Hordes again. Little Miss Annie. They've even called it Annie. Like, for those that play League of Legends, there's a character called Annie that's got like a big bear that she throws around, who she's dead basically. Why would they call it Annie as well? I don't know. Is Annie like reference to something else in life? Anyway, Undead Horde, attack-based champion. Attacks 3 times on an A1 with a heal reduction. Streams of Fire Knights. That's kind of cool. Each hit, there's a chance for that heal reduction. That's quite nice. Double hitter on array 2. Places increase attack buff on this champion before attacking if the target's under a shield. Okay. Will ignore 25% of the target's defense if the target is under a shield. It's like, take us on, Chris. Places perfect veil on this champion for 2 turns if she kills someone. Okay. Fills this champion's turn meter by 30% if this attack does not kill someone. It's kind of situational stuff, but all of it reads pretty cool. Ignore defense if they've got a shield. Get increased attack after under a shield. You basically want to be attacking a shield-based champion and hope to kill them. So if this does a lot of damage, then this could be very cool. And if you don't kill someone, you get some turn meter anyway. So it's quite nice. You'd almost, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of attack 1 enemy stuff though, but we'll see. Attack 1 enemy on array 3 then. Ignores 25% of the target's defense if the target's got higher defense than her, which is probably pretty likely if she's an attack-based. Decreases the target's max HP by 25% of the damage inflicted if the target's got higher max HP. I don't love these decreased target max HP type of abilities. Maybe it'll be better in the Doom Tower. There's not really a place in the game right now that this helps you. It doesn't really help. Unless you've got very long arena fights, I don't really like it. We'll repeat attack a second time if the target has both higher defense and higher max HP. That's quite nice. So you've got 2 chances. So you're hitting them twice and you're ignoring defense. And you've got 2 times then you're going to reduce their max HP by 25% of the damage that you do. I guess if you're hitting for like 20k and you reduce their max HP by 5k twice, it's quite a chunk. It's quite a chunk that they can't heal back. So that's interesting. It's definitely the most interesting max HP skill I've seen so far. When revived, attacks the enemy that killed this champion with the default skill. Also fills this champion's turn meter by 25% and places a shield on them equal to 50% of their max HP. It's interesting. And then another passive, each hit's got a 50% chance of decreasing target's turn meter by 5% and a 50% chance of decreasing the target's max HP by 5% when attacking enemies under heal reduction, so when the A1's on. Also heals this champion by 5%. Doesn't heal through masteries. So it looks like she needs to be with a revived champion to make this toys don't die type thing work. Definitely got some good synergy for Fire Knight just in a general kit. Feels like, though, she's just massively an arena champion. Arena champion to try and take on those big tanks. Pair her up with a revived type healer. And kind of like just keep watching her go. She's going to be like battle against the big juggernaut tank teams that are just set up to constantly revive themselves, shield themselves. She's going to ignore some of that shield. Keep herself safe with things like Perfect Veil. And just like war of attrition, really. Keep battling people down. Looks interesting. Depends what sort of damage she does. There's no AoE there, which means that she's probably not going to fit the meta that strongly unless she does come in to fill that role. But interesting kit. Always with this type of champion, it's interesting to see what they actually play out like. So, Nama the Returned. We've got a Night Revenant. This is more like it. So that was Undead. That was Undead. We've got a Night Revenant now, which is good. Magic support champion. So actually, I mean, they say that it's a support champion. So this could be the Fragment Collector as well. Either of these two support champions could be the Fragment Collector. Night Revenant faction then. Support champion. Again, magic affinity. We get so many magic affinities coming through. Attack one enemy, 40% chance of increasing the duration of 3 random debuffs on the target by 1 turn. It's a bit of a weird A1. Like, you've got Vizier that increases all debuffs by 1 turn on a higher chance than this. I guess if it books up to be like 100% or something, then that's cool. Okay, let's see what else we got. Attacks one enemy, probably books up to 100% chance to put decrease attack for 3 turns. That's pretty big. Also heals all allies by 15% of this champion's HP. That is cool. The heal increases by 2% for each poison debuff on the target. Wow, that is clan boss. That is a clan boss move right there. A 3-turn decrease attack. That is literally clan boss ability there. It's on a 5-turn cooldown though, so maybe a bit too long for her to be your... but it goes on for 3 turns. You might be able to speed tune this so that there's always decrease attack up, potentially. This probably books down to 4 turns. That's an interesting ability there. I like that. And then we've got an attack one enemy. 75% chance, probably again books to 100, of placing 3 poison debuffs and poison sensitivity. Wow, this champion looks interesting. I really like the look of this. Dragon straight away. Clan boss straight away. It's a while since we've had a really good clan boss legendary come through, so this feels like this is going to be a legendary for clan boss for sure. Really, really like the look of that. Really, I'm hoping this is the Fragment Collector because that will help a ton of people out for clan boss. Even for unkillable, although you don't want the decreased attack. These other moves here. I mean, it is on a 6-turn cooldown. Probably books down to maybe 4 or 5. Depends what they do with it. I like the look of that. Nama the Return. Looks good. Okay then, let's look at the next one. So we've got an epic as the 4th champion. Masked Fearmonger. Spirit Affinity. Bannerlord. Kind of cool. Like this. I like the idea it's Spirit Affinity. Bannerlords need a bit of love, so that's not bad. So what we got? Nightmare. Attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit decreases the target's turn meter by 7.5%. It's a bit of a weak source, decreased turn meter. If the target's under fear or true fear, that won't work on bosses. Reduces the cooldown of this champion's Taste of Despair, which is a passive, by 1 turn if you kill someone. Let's just see what this is quickly. Fills this champion's turn meter by 50% whenever an enemy HP drops below 20%. 6-turn cooldown, and this reduces the cooldown by a turn. That's quite nice, actually. Whenever an enemy loses a good chunk of health, You get 50% of your turn meter back. It's on quite a long cooldown. Maybe that's bookable as well, but that's quite nice. A2, attack one enemy, 75% chance of placing fear for 1 turn. 75% chance of placing decreased speed. They've got a load of decreased speed champions coming out at the moment. And 75% chance of placing true fear on 2 enemies for 1 turn if you kill someone with this. 1 true fear will be placed on the enemy with the lowest turn meter, while 1 will be placed on the enemy with the highest turn meter. That's a really, really interesting mechanic as well, actually. This A2 is awesome. It's potentially, like, if it hits pretty well, it's awesome for the arena. Because what you're doing is you could take out 1 champion, then True Fear of Speed Lead and True Fear and Nuka at the same time. Very cool ability here. Really good. And then we've got Well-Used Axe. Basic, attacks 1 enemy and ignores 35% defense if they're under that fear or true fear. If you ascend them out, will ignore 35%, it's the same. Places increased speed for 2 turns and a revive on death on himself and a block debuff for a turn on this champion if this attack kills an enemy. So it feels like you kind of... So although he's got a chance to place these true fears, it almost feels like you need to go A2 to get true fears off, then his A3 to get ignore defense and nuke, and then he gets himself self-buffed. The thing I worry about with this guy is you need like a couple of turns for it to really start to kick in. But it does feel like the passive would synergize with this. So you could get a smack off with the A2, get two true fears out, plus when you're killing someone, you're going to drop someone's health below 20%, which means you're going to get a 50% turn meter fill. So you might cycle back to this A3 pretty quick. There's a lot of might, this, and this going on there, but it's definitely an interesting kit. If it's possible to keep him alive and to get a couple of turns out of him, then he could be quite a cool arena champion, and could also just be quite a cool champion for helping in, dungeon clearing, faction wars, that type of stuff. So 4 new champions, guys. I really like the look of this Nama. I really think that this Eligeus is quite interesting. It could be cool with the different mechanics that are going on. I'm not sure about Little Miss Annie. We'll have to see how that plays out. But it's definitely, again, an interesting kit, which is nice to see. Masked Fearmonger, we'll see. We're not sure about that one. So let's see what Lydia comes out like as well. So Lydia is going to be the champion that you can only get if you complete Faction Wars. This is not possible to get this champion through a shard. So, A1 attacks 1 enemy. I think this is all going to be the same as what I've shown before, but I'm going to go for it again. It's a Void Legendary support for Dark Elves, which is a shame because Dark Elves have already got a ton of good champions, but again, it is what it is. 75% chance of placing Fear for 1 turn. 75% chance of increasing the duration of any poison sensitivity debuffs for 1 turn. I think that might be new. Maybe they've done that because they think she'll pair really well with Nama here. That's kind of cool. Attacks enemy champions with this skill whenever they place a freeze, stun, fear, or true fear debuff on any ally. This is cool. So this is cool for the arena. The number of attacks increases according to how many debuffs are placed. It's like an anti-Torment type of thing, really. Or Shiramani or Gergo, something like that. Or any of the true fear guys. The first attack will target the attacker, while all extra hits will attack random enemies. Can only attack each enemy once. Now, what we have seen with her base stats is that she doesn't have like a high base attack, so she's not going to be coming in probably like nuking people down, but she can place that fear debuff. So chances are they're fearing you or freezing you. She counterattacks and fears them back, basically. AoE on her A2, 75% chance this will book up to 100 of placing decreased defense and weaken. So another one in the mix there that can do the best skills in the game. Also places strengthen and increase speed on all allies. It's a huge A2. It is a huge A2. If that books down to 4 and books up to 100% chance, it's massive. Strengthen is the best buff in the game. Increased speed is huge. Decreased defense and weaken on enemies. It's just like a massive skill. And then we've got an attack 1 enemy 2 times. First hit, 75% chance of placing poison sensitivity. I don't know if this was there before. Maybe I just don't remember saying it. The second hit, chance of placing block buffs, and the third hit, block cooldown skills. She's just going to be massive. I think she's going to be massive in Doom Tower, massive for the potentially for clan boss now as well. This A1 doesn't obviously proc for clan boss, but you know, 2 best skills plus strength and plus increased speed for clan boss could be huge, and interesting to do some work with. Poison sensitivity, now one of only 3 champions that will be in the game with that. Obviously, you don't want to place block buffs and block cooldown on clan boss, so maybe not. But other bosses, this could be really cool for. And then we got this passive, so denies enemy revive attempts. This works even if this champion is dead. That's massive. That's massive in the arena, guys. Absolutely huge in the arena. If this champion is alive when an enemy revive is denied, revives all your dead allies with 50% HP and turn meter. Grants an extra turn if there are no dead allies. If this champion is dead when an enemy revive is denied, revives this champion. It's such a cool ability. It's on a 9-turn cooldown, so it's probably only ever going to happen once, but massive, massive ability. I actually like the ability because the arena is going to be full of revive style champs right now, and it's certainly high end. So you choose when you bring her in. You choose when you're going to bring her in, and this ability will be massive. To deny someone the chance to revive their teammates gives you a ton more time to get your damage off if you're struggling. Really love this. The kit is amazing. The kit is amazing. Crazy A2. I'm not sure she's overpowered yet. The passive is kind of bonkers, but it's situational bonkers. So I don't know if she's overpowered. If she doesn't hit hard, then she's just there as a support champion. Then I think she could just be really interesting and have a crazy kit, but not like, you know, needs to be nerfed kit. I don't think. So let's have a look at the last bits then. So FAQ, learning curve of raid is a steep one, and even experienced players sometimes find themselves in need of a guide. This is true. Looking things up on the forum or YouTube is a chore. I disagree with that. I think YouTube's a great place to look stuff up. Even though we have this feature guide linked on Perspective Blaze, it's not easy to navigate when you want to check things out. So we are adding a FAQ that you'll be able to access from the side of your bastion. Okay. It will include links to all relevant game guides and a section for ongoing technical issues and bug reports. Interesting. Be interesting to see it. So that's coming in 2.3, I think. Bazaar additions. This is good. 3 new avatars added to Bazaar Gold tier. This is what they should be using the Bazaar for. And you know what? They should add worse avatars to the bronze section and the silver section as well. Why not? Each avatar only available for 1 purchase per account. Awesome. I actually love this one. I love it. They will appear at random in a single slot and remain for 30 days. After that expires, the avatar will cycle to another one. Love it. I love it. You know what? They shouldn't have even just shown us them. They should just said this is coming. And then when you see it, you're like, wow, that's cool. And you're not kind of thinking to yourself, should I wait for this one, you know? But anyway, I love it. And they should add it to other tiers. Really good. So miscellaneous then, classic arena rewards will now be available in the arena tiers tab and can be claimed by tapping the chest icon there. We'll add an indicator to show when they've got it, so it doesn't just pop up in the screen, it sounds like. We'll fix a bug causing players to get incorrect notification. Okay, that looks like it. So guys, pretty juicy patch in terms of the champions that are coming out. We know that one of these is a Fragment collector. I really hope it's this Nama. For the sake of most people that are playing, will probably prefer that champion. Couple of the changes down here seem okay. Not much kind of different stuff going on there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below, guys. And don't forget, if you want to be in the running for winning the account takeover, comment on this video now and subscribe to the channel. And I will be pulling that on my stream and notifying it, as I said earlier. Catch you in a video soon. I've been Hell Hades. See you later.